Hi guys, welcome back to Pay My Podcast, and I am still your host, the one and only, the Black Queen herself. If you've stopped by for the very first time, hello, you are so very welcome. Make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that hey, there's someone who is dope in the street and we should check her out, and that is moi. Yes. So in the beginning, I thought it would be cool just to jump into the game like that, but then someone said, hey, I think it would be dope if you tell us where you come from, a little bit about you, and then I said, okay. So let's make this an official episode 1. So I thought, which other better way can we start the episode? By taking you to the motherland where I come from, and that is, drum rolls please, Africa. Yes, and from Africa, I do not come from the entire continent. No, I come from Uganda to be exact, and I'll try as much as I can to pop up pictures of lots of stuff that I'll be talking about. Uganda is a country, yes it is. It is found in the East Africa. We are bordered by Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo from the central, Sudan from the north, and you name it. It is actually not hot like here. People, when they see me in summer and I'm telling them that it's hot, we're like, but you come from Africa? I'm like, yes, but Africa is hot. I'm like, yes, it's hot. But I do not know the definition of hot, or I don't know what they exactly mean when they say Africa is hot. It is not this humid, scorching, dry, nasty hot, no. It is hot, but it's also fresh, There is a cool breeze that normally goes around, and the fresh air that, the wind that blows is quite fresh, quite relaxing. So it doesn't burn like the way it does here. It is so hot here that one of these days I've been getting a headache for no reason. It irritates, it's almost annoying. That is how hot it is. And I don't know what to say about the climate here. But I also know that climate change is one of the reasons that is affecting whatever is happening, the global warming. It is so terrible because you can't breathe. It is too much. It's too much that I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. Just know it's not fun. It irritates me. It annoys me. People suffer. When you walk on the street, everyone is pink. And then those who are dark like me, we have become 10 times darker. You can see by the shade of my skin. I have become more dark. And people ask me, so when it's hot, do you get tan? I don't get tan, I just become more darker. That is how I can explain it. And the question I also do get asked, how is Uganda? Is it beautiful? I do not know or is how to answer such questions. But yes, it is beautiful. It is a country that has lots and lots and lots of tribes. We have over 54, I think 56 to be exact, tribes, and each tribe is different. It has its own dialect. I speak my own dialect as well. I come from the Luo culture, the Luo religion. Actually, the Luo, it's the same as the Acholi. There was a professor who used to call me, oh, good to see you, Acholi woman. I'm like, okay, prof, you tried it, okay, but it's alright. And then most of my time, however, I grew up in the central, which is Kampala. It is the capital city of Uganda. It has this beautiful chaos. The city is so much alive. It doesn't sleep. If you go out on the street at around 10, 11, those who are selling street food, those who are selling normal stuff, the street is full of this chaos. That is kind of fun, but also kind of annoying at the same time because the noise is real. It is so much, lots of people. It's always congested. There's lots of traffic, and it's just beautiful. It's very relaxed. You don't have to worry. Is it safe? Yes, it is. You just have to take care of your belongings so that everywhere we go, there are bad people, there are good people. Okay, so let's not forget about that. And then a brief story about my origin, or where I come from, is, yes, I'm from the northern part of Uganda, but I grew up also in the central, which is Kampala. That's the capital city of Uganda. And most of my time I've been, the place where we live, it's actually, the best description is close to Luzira prison, or Lake Victoria. Majority of people knows that we have a lake that is shared in between the three East African countries, Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, of course. There is also a comedian who made a comedy about the lake, because the Kenyans were saying, oh, Lake Victoria is ours, and we Ugandans were saying, no, Lake Victoria is ours. And then this guy say, today I'm here to settle the dispute. You guys say Lake Victoria is yours, right? Someone said yes. Okay, the lakes is yours, but the water is ours. How about that? I thought that was funny. And yeah, I think the greatest percentage is in, I think, Tanzania. I'm not so sure. I'll look it up and then I'll pop it up somewhere there. We do not have sea. Uganda is a landlocked country. However, there is sea in Kenya and also Tanzania. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's pretty dope. It's lovely. It's amazing. We also do have the famous safari. Yes, we do. People are like, no, it's in Rwanda. No, it is also in Uganda. Yes, there is one in Rwanda. There's one in Uganda. There's also one in Kenya. A friend of mine, I had a classmate who told me they also have a safari in Tanzania. So it is as beautiful as well. So if you ever want to plan a visit to Africa and you want to see safari, visit some of the countries that I've said. You can either come to Uganda or to Rwanda. Rwanda is beautiful. I think it is one of the cleanest cities in Africa. It is so clean that you don't even find a piece of paper on the street. No, you don't. And there's some YouTuber who made a video, and he said he hates to say it, but Rwanda is one of the cleanest cities in the entire world. And I believe it. And how beautiful it is. And it's mind-blowing, okay? It is so cool. And then we also have Burundi. Burundi is so like this. I do not know much about Burundi, but I know that there are some of the tiniest countries that borders Uganda. And so it's like Burundi and Rwanda. And you know what the funny part is? I studied about the Rwandan genocide, and we know that in Rwanda there are only two tribes, the Tutsi and the Hutu. That is it. And then we know that the Hutu were the dominant and the Tutsi were the minority, For more history, if you want to know what happened, you can look it up a little bit and then you'll find out all the information. That is it about Rwanda. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's green, Actually, Kigali, I've seen people there are crazy beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, I do not know if they're mixed with something, but those people are out of this. They're beautiful, they're tall, they're light skinned, they're all this, they're top notch. They also have lots of cattle, if I remember well. But enough with them. This is now, if you guys want more about them, maybe I can do a separate video, but for now, let's concentrate on Uganda. Yes, with the 56 languages or dialects, do we understand each other? No, we don't. If I speak, someone from the center don't understand. But then when someone from the center speaks, someone from the north don't understand. The only thing is I understand because I grew up there, so I kind of I learned the language, and I'm always afraid that I speak the language better than my own language. And the question that I do get, how come you speak English? It's because Uganda is an English-speaking country. You dummies, yes, you had me right. It is the first language. That is also the only way how we can, communicate amongst ourselves. In the time of colonialism, these people, it was Russian scramble. One of the ways how the colonialists managed to conquer or to colonize us, they used divide and rule. Since we couldn't understand each other, they would with these people and then the other person, so we would clash, but not knowing, but it was them, doing all this, but that's also another story. We have lots of we have mountains, we have rivers, we have lakes, wild animals, lots and lots and lots of wild animals. Yes, and then if you ask me which type of wild animals we have the lions, cheetah, crocodiles, we have elephants, we have zebra, giraffe, you name it. It's actually amazing that these things do exist. And also what I can say is, that Africa is the continent that has almost the highest number of all these wild animals. Yes, Kenya, Tanzania. Because for the obvious reasons, where there is safari, there are all these crazy animals that are there. Apart from Australia, because I know that Australia also has a good number of wildlife, dangerous ones, yes. So yeah, these are some of the things that we can, talk about, get to know. People, ask me, have you seen a lion? Have you seen elephants? Is it really there? What happened? Yes, they're there. And we also have zoos, in the national parks where these animals can be kept. Poaching is not allowed. Normally, it used to be common. Yes, it was. Now it's less common because it is just not allowed. You're supposed to protect, not to hunt down the wildlife. So that is why they made a very strict rule or law to protect the wildlife.